and said, please let
Okay.
me know if you need
Now,
any help.
yeah, it's certainly okay for you to keep bouncing in and out and looking at Facebook, see if you can find her, see what she wants to do. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Lens Essante team meeting. We seem to have a small team today. Um, my objective going forward in this, and everyone, each and every one of you are participants, so your opinion really counts. And the reason I bring this up is because of the question of Josie today. My humble opinion is that the people that are going to be on the panel, that are going to be always over here, are basically the generals, the leaders, the people that are building a team. And then as people come onto the team, we'll bring them in as guests. They're always welcome to come. And as necessary, as appropriate, we'll bring them over onto the panel. If they have if they want to talk, if they want to interact, we'll bring them over. My thought process is not that I'm not willing to have everybody over on the panel. It's just that there's a limit to how many people we can have, and we're going to build this team big. So if we just start with the idea that the team members come in as guests and then, or come into the chat, and then we bring them in and out as appropriate. I think that'll work going forward. And if anyone has any opinions about that, wants to change it, let me know. I was really hoping that Larry was going to show up here this morning and a couple of other people, but we'll see what happens. We'll just go on without them. First question is, the weekly planning. Well, the first question is, did you get email reminders from webinars on air?
I got mine.
You got yours? Laura, okay, good. So that's working. Second then is weekly status. I've got yours, Laura. Doug.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry. I mean, look, it's part of being on the team here when we come over and we're all talking together is that I'm going to ask about these things. So I don't mean to embarrass you, but anyhow.
Yeah, okay, point taken.
But if you don't want to be embarrassed, send it.
I know.
I mean, it's like, sorry, Doug.
It's called accountability, right?
Well, we all need a little kick in the rear every now and then to help keep us accountable, and that's. I mean, I certainly need it too. I mean, it's not unique. Life. I understand. Life gets in the way, but the reality is, and I'm making the assumption, if you're here, that you're serious. You want to build a team. I'm here to help you, and I'm going to push you. So, enough said. Did you make the first?
Can I say something real quick?
Absolutely. That's why we're here.
Okay. Hey, Doug.
Hey.
Yeah, this is for you. Hey, you know what? When there was a time, I want to say I don't know, maybe a couple weeks ago, where I might have been a little embarrassed because my sheets weren't filled out like I would like them to be filled out, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Like I may not have called as many people as I probably should have called. And I just wanted to tell you that when we took training on Thursday night, one of the things that I remember Doug saying is it's not about crossing your T's and dotting your I's. It's about just getting in the habit of turning it in. If you think about it like that, that really helped me get over the what's on the sheet. If you just start turning the sheet in, well, when I first started turning the sheet in, I did feel a little bit guilty, but now that I'm using the sheet, I'm seeing patterns in it. And I think that's the only thing that they're looking for. They're not really, I'm sure Len's not saying, oh, got to be doing this, but it will help him to know what we need help on. So anyway, that's the way I look at it now, and I just wanted to share that just in case that was something that you were thinking too. So that's all.
It's a phenomenal share, and it's absolutely right. This isn't a guilt trip. This isn't about me counting up. Doug, you only did, or Laura, you only did 3 calls on Wednesday. Listen, man, it's not about that at all. It is exactly what you said. It's about seeing patterns. It's about building discipline in ourselves. And here's the situation. As you build your team, what you do is what your team will do. They won't do what you tell them to do. They'll do what they see you doing.
Mhm.
So if we can build the discipline at the highest level here with the generals, if we can build the disciplines, then it will propagate down into the teams. And a year from now, your checking account is going to be thanking me, and it is. It's about building those disciplines and leaning on each other. We are here to help each other. We're not here to criticize. We're here to help. We're here to build. We're here to. What can I say? I don't see any kind of Josie.
Yeah, she's having struggles. She said she's installing a plugin and it got stuck. And she says now it says make a call or message, and she's not sure how to continue. So I'll try and work with her. She's on my other screen. That's kind of why I'm turning.
Okay.
So I would just go ahead and
What
I'll
we
see if we
can
can bring her in.
Laura, is we can set up a test webinar with her too, and we can get her technical problems. So, if you ever want to do that, no.
Okay.
I suspect you do not have a webinars on air account,
No, not yet.
but we can do it. Okay. Did everybody make? Doug, were you able to get on the PCC Thursday night, the Thursday training?
Yep.
Hey, Larry Ryan joined. Good morning, Larry.
Hi guys, how are you?
I am absolutely marvelous, buddy. How are you?
Good.
Cool. Hey, we were just talking about the weekly status updates. I didn't see one from you, Larry. Did you send me one?
I did not.
Are you going to?
I will. I didn't know. I didn't know about them.
Okay. You're in the PCI, aren't you?
What's PCI? Oh, the Thursday night thing?
Platinum Coaching?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So I was asking the people, because you're filling them out, are you sending them in to Doug?
Yeah, I did send one in before.
Okay. I just asked you to copy me on it.
Okay.
So I can get you on the the webinar here and beat you up.
Okay.
No, Larry. In fact, Laura, would you repeat what you said about the weekly tracking? So it's not coming from me.
Okay. So what I was just saying on the webinar earlier was, a couple weeks ago, I was kind of hesitant to turn my tracking sheet in because I really kind of felt like, oh, I feel guilty because I didn't do every single thing exactly how it was supposed to be, before I turned it in. And so I was feeling a little guilty about that. And then I just realized that on the PCI training, Doug was saying it's not to nitpick and it's not, to make you feel guilty. It's just to make it a habit. And then once you make it a habit, then you can start seeing the patterns in it. Like I noticed in my sheet that I have very few three-way calls. And so I can talk to people, but I haven't gotten to the point where I am doing three-way calls all that much. So turning my sheet in week after week, I realized, wow, my three-way calls, there's nothing there. So now I can ask Len for help in how do I get to the point where I can make, where I can suggest or get to the point where I make more three-way calls. So turning in my sheet and being accountable for that is not about feeling guilty for me anymore. It's just about using it for a tool.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. And as I said, put a period. What we do, this group that's coming out here, we're the general. We're going to be building teams beneath each one of you, and what your teams will do is what you do. They won't do what you say; they'll do what you do. So if we build the discipline into ourselves and we build our teams, we're going to get more out of the teams than if we do it ourselves, build our own disciplines. Enough said. I don't want to belabor this anymore. We've talked enough about it. Have you all set up your pioneers? You know where to go to set that up.
Len, you're breaking up.
Oh, I am?
Yes,
Is that better?
that's better.
Have you all set up your, are you in a position to get paid? Have you started the process of setting up your pay in your accounts?
Yes, I've done that.
Okay?
I have
Larry,
not. I have not. I will. I'll do that today.
do you know where to go?
In the back office, I'm sure, right?
Yeah, in the back office. You know what? I'm going to take you back there. Before I do that, I'm going to take you to the back office anyhow, because there's something else I want to show you in a minute. But before I do that, does anybody have any questions, any issues, any problems that you want to throw out that you'd like to talk about?
No, I do have a question, but you might answer it when we talk about the linking up our information for the Pioneer.
Okay.
So I'll wait until you're done. You might answer it before.
Okay. Larry, anything?
Not right now. I just, my biggest thing is I got to get it in front of more people.
Okay.
That's my biggest thing I know now.
Yep. What are you doing to get in front of people?
Right now, I've been talking to, I haven't had any luck on Facebook. I know it's a hot strategy, and people have put 300 or 400 people in the teams, but I don't know. I think it's me. I'm just not chatting right about it. I've just been talking to people I know.
Okay.
Telling them about it. And you know what? I'm starting to lose weight, and my teeth are cleaner.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm showing people exactly, what it's doing for me. I've only been doing this stuff maybe 6 weeks.
Yeah. Okay. So, I hold the thought for a minute, Doug. How are you doing?
Not too well. Been tied up with business and everything, my contracting business, but trying to get a strategy together and understanding how to go forward.
Okay. What I seem to be having more success with right now, and Laura, I might come back to you because you're having some success. Is it possible, Larry, that you're talking too much?
Could be.
Okay. Remember, and this was an Eric Worre training too, and remember, Eric Worre was really big on this. If your mouth is moving, your finger should be pointing to a company-supplied piece of collateral. Don't try to explain it yourself. So what I'm having more success doing is getting people to just go watch the videos, and it's really quite elementary. It's, hey, I got a couple videos. I got videos about toxins in our environment. I'd like you to see them. I think you'll be really amazed at what's going on. Can I shoot you a link to the videos? Period.
Okay.
Period. No discussion about, hey, I'm doing the greens, I'm losing weight, I'm doing this, I feel better. I got no discussion at all about what the products are, what they do, or anything. Get them in front of the videos. And the other one is to get them on to the Organoblitz calls. The Organoblitz calls are converting at an extremely high rate. Hey, you got 10 minutes. You got 10 minutes. There's a call. In fact, there's a call at 9 o'clock this morning, Pacific time. You got 10 minutes to jump on a short phone call. I'd love you to hear this information. It's pretty earth-shaking. Anything, just to get them into the funnel, rather than be in the funnel yourself.
Okay.
Something to try.
Question on the organic splits calls. Now, I'm up in Canada. Is that, I guess, obviously, is a long distance call for anybody up here? Is that correct?
Well, I don't know the answer to that, Doug. I could. Let me send a message to Angel and see if it's a long distance call for her, because she's on them every day, and she's on these morning calls every day. So I don't know how she's doing that. Maybe.
Well, if you go on Skype, I do have a long distance account on Skype, but to go on to it and get other people to go on, obviously it would be a straight long distance, where it's still long distance for me on Skype, but it's a lesser cost.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good question. That's a good question, because I never thought about that, being in the U.S. When you get people to call in, because I know in the U.S. my cell our cellular carrier, we use Verizon. And even for me, if I don't use, you know, we have a family plan where we can actually go in and connect it, and then it won't charge us for those minutes if that number is in the family plan, so I add it. But that's only if you're in the U.S. and you have that particular carrier, so that's a little bit different. But, good question. I'd like to know that answer too.
All right, I promise you I will commit to sending a message to Angel and asking her how she handles it. And I will have an answer for you. Let me write a note to myself because I told you I'd do this last week, Doug, and I didn't. So I will get an answer. I will have an answer today. I will put an answer in the group, whatever Angel's answer is. Okay? So anyhow, once again, you know, commissions are beginning to bubble up the legs. I'm seeing activity. I'm seeing commissions, and so the two important things are for each one of you right now is to try to find and Laura, we've got one for you. We need to find that. See if we can find that second person below you. That'll get you to silver. And Larry and Doug, the same thing. We need to find 2 people. So whatever I can do to help you to find 2 people and to get them into the system, get you to silver, and then we'll go to the next step. I'm going to do a real quick screen share. Share, present to everyone. I'm going to assume you can see my screen.
Yeah, we can.
Okay, the Essante website, and I'm just going to log into my back office. One thing I just want to show you is bingo. It's logging in, and here we go. So right here under money, my pay card direct deposit. So there's where you want to go, and click there and go on in. If you haven't done it, go on in, and I don't know what your screen is going to look at. Mine shows log in, and it shows other things going on with me. Now, I've got a particular problem with Payoneer because I had an account with Payoneer about 3 years ago with another company, Network Marketing VT, which no longer exists, and the consequence of that is my account is screwed up, and I've been working with them. So what I have showing is not necessarily what you'll see, but that's where you want to go. If you haven't set up your Payoneer account, I would encourage you to go do it because you're not going to get paid. When commissions do become available, you're not going to get paid if you don't have your Payoneer account set up.
Okay.
Okay? Pure and simple. Laura, you said you had a question. Let me just stop right there and ask you what your question was.
Well, my question was, I know there should be a way that you could link this to your checking account.
There is.
Okay. So that's my question.
Okay.
Withdraw to bank account?
Pardon me?
Okay. No, go ahead.
Well, the answer is actually quite elementary. There is. To be honest with you, I was about to pick up the phone and call Payoneer this morning because I'm having so much trouble with them because of this old account. I've still got a couple issues going on, and I was going to ask them that because you're supposed to have an option. So when you set up the account, there should have been an option there to either have it direct deposit to your checking account or to have it deposited onto a card. And I'm not 100% sure of this, but I think Payoneer sort of leans toward using the card because they make more money that way.
Yes, there was like a fee involved with that to set it up.
Yes. So I'm going to find out about the checking account. I'll let you know anything that I learn about it. But as I understand, that should be there, and it should have been an option for you.
Well, and there is a withdraw to bank account, and maybe that's what you do.
Probably.
Okay.
I.
Oh, okay. You know what? Yeah. Want to transfer funds to your bank account.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think, and you can set that up so that it's automatic, so that the funds go to your bank account rather than to your card.
Okay. I mean, I guess for now I'll just continue to use the card because it just acts as a credit card, I guess.
Yeah, it does. And
So,
did you
okay.
did you get your physical card in the mail?
I did.
Okay. So I don't have mine yet.
Okay. Yeah, I got my physical card, and then they make you like activate it by going back into the account and putting the number in once you activate it.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you can see the money that's there.
Okay. Cool. Okay. One other thing, there's this Go Green Get Paid training site. I'm going to click on it. Unfortunately, when they put up the new website, they missed a couple of things that aren't available right now. If you go to Go Green Get Training, and you might want to write this down, back office. So gogreengetpaid.com back office. There is a series of videos back here that nobody told you about. I didn't know these existed.
Oh, that's where they are.
Uh-huh. Well, and what happened is with the new website, there's no link to them. They sort of missed this. And I sent a message into Dr. J.J. Levine. He's aware of it because I told him about it because he told me about this, go into this. And here is a bunch of videos that you might be interested in looking at. Placing people in my 2 teams. How to place people. How to build a team. This is really worth taking a look at. And when you begin to actually have commissions coming up, you're going to want to look at the commission structure. That's going to help you understand what you're seeing when you look at your green tree. And it's how to properly calculate the volume you're getting paid on. What a concept. So again, a bunch of videos back here that are, each one of them is only about 3 or 4 minutes long, and they really take apart some of these little issues that we have. So I just wanted to point out to you that this exists, and there is, oh, okay, this is cropping and resizing. We don't need that. That's not a big issue. So that's all I have to say about that. GoGreenGetPaid.com/back office. And again, you will not find a menu link anywhere to take you here. So I'm going to come back out of here. I'm going to close this, and I'm going to stop the screen share. Okay, that's basically what I have for today. Larry, just to repeat for you something I said in the very beginning, my intention going forward is the people that are over here permanently on the panel are the generals, if you like, and each one of you are directly under me. Each one of you are directly sponsored by me, and we are the team builders. And then as people come onto the team, we're gonna give them access, but on the they'll come in as guests, if you like, on the side, and then we'll bring them across as appropriate. But as we build the teams up, as you know, there's a limit. I think it's 8 people max or something like that in the webinar room. So we can't, as we build the teams, I'm hoping that we're going to very quickly get to a point where we're not going to be able to have everybody over all the time.
You can just rotate us in and out.
Well, I know we can rotate, but what I'm going to rotate in and out are the. Well, we'll see how it works out.
Okay.
That's where I'm at today.
Okay.
Okay. So before we close it, Don, is there anything else anybody wants to bring up? Any challenges? Anything you need help with?
I have a question. So I've seen this on Facebook where they have like it's like an not an advertisement, it's an image, and it's Essante, and it says I want to say Jackson puts this up quite a bit, and it's an Essante invite to a webinar, but there's like a little circle in the top right hand side, and it's got his picture, And I've seen that a couple different places, like other people putting their pictures in there. And I was wondering if any of you guys knew of where you could get that. Is there like a template or something that you can use and just add your picture?
You know what? As far as I know, Jackson makes those on Canva. But
Okay.
I will find out. I will find out for sure.
Okay, because I'm thinking if one of my struggles is I have a fan page and I have my personal timeline on Facebook, and I always told myself I don't want to put the products on the page. Like, that's important to me. I don't want to use my warm market to market my business.
Nor
And
should,
so,
nor should you. It's actually a violation of Facebook policies. You can get your account shut down.
okay, so, but can you put something like that up to invite people, or only do that on my fan page?
All right. Well, here's the situation. Facebook tells you not to do business on your personal page. Personal timelines are for personal use, and business pages
Okay.
are for business use. But can you do a little bit of it on your personal page and inviting people? Absolutely.
Okay.
There's no reason not to. And if you want to invite your friends to something, and I put things up on my page all the time, uh, you just have to. I'm going to say. I don't know. Be sensitive. Be careful.
Yeah, you know
Okay,
what?
why would
As long as none of your friends complain about it, if someone complains about you, they're going to get you. If you're subtle about it and it's not driving it down you're driving it down someone's throat and they complain. In fact, I had people from other companies. I talked to them and they become Facebook friends, and they were just spamming my Facebook wall with their events for something that I was not promoting. And I gave them one warning. Next warning is I write on their wall to stop doing this, and then I delete them. And if they try to contact me again, I report them.
Yeah,
Okay.
just unfriend them and block them.
Yeah.
Well, I have something set up on my Facebook regular timeline that if anybody tags me, that I have to approve it first before it goes onto my Facebook page. And that alleviates all of that. So if I want it to go on there, then it can go on there, but if not, I just say hide it. Don't even post it. So that's how I handled that. But does everybody have a fan page?
Not at the moment.
Okay. Do you have one, Larry?
I do have one, yes.
Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, because I'm not going to do that. I'll post things about being healthy and stuff like that on my timeline, but I'm not going to post any business stuff on there. Yeah, so I'll just do it right for my fan page. Okay. I've just decided. Thank you.
Cool.
Question though, when you're setting up a fan page, do you just set that up as like your Essante fan page? Like you can have several different fan pages, correct?
Correct.
You can.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, Larry.
But the one thing I learned is, and Len will back this up, keep Essante's name off it. Come up with another option because you don't want to. You want to brand yourself. I know mine is I got to get my cover photo done, but mine is Healthy Living with Larry.
Yes.
Yeah, well, that makes a lot of sense because you are in a business to promote yourself,
Yeah.
and this is the vehicle that you are using to promote yourself. So, I mean, we are in the business of creating a business, so to speak, under your own sort of direction.
Yes.
Yes.
You can do all your advertising you want for Essante and stuff like that there, but as far as you don't want to make it. You don't want Essante plastered all over it as your main focus.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Underlying it is, but
But it may not always be.
But it might not always be. And if you go to another health and wellness company, you've already got a fan page set up.
And I do have a training video on setting up a fan page and what the considerations are. I'll go look for it, Doug, and see if I can. I'll look for it. Hopefully, I can find it. It shouldn't be hard to find. I'll send it to you.
Okay, appreciate that.
And the other reason you don't want to put the name Essante all over the place is not just not just because you're trying to brand yourself, but also you don't want to create an environment where all people do is they go Google it. You want to create an environment where people ask you what you're doing.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty then, let's call it a morning. Let's all go get on the 8 o'clock call. 8 o'clock my time. And I'm here for you if you need anything.
Okay. Thanks, Len.
Thanks,
Alrighty?
Len.
Bye,
Thanks, Len.
everybody. Thanks for
Bye.
coming. Bye.